will mostly be showcasing my fortress. Just making sure everything's fine. Yes, it's loading on the YouTube app and it should start soon. Great. Yes, I can see my live stream. Right, let's trade. I've recently became a barony. Human keeper, Odysee, Ashriner. Greeting, noble dwarf. There is much to discuss. It's such a pleasant place you've carved out for yourself. There is much to share. Information added to the civilization world info. Great, so this is where we get our news and rumor. So, this is where we stand. In basically the North America of the world that generated. No point in learning all of it. I am mostly surrounded by elves, as I am on the frontier between the forest and the mountains. There is some more dwarves down south, some more dwarf to the east. This is the defended assault from the short town. This is still the short town, but it's the palisade of town. So two different civilizations from the same kinda place. More elves and dudes are human civilization, a human fortress. And I bet this is where people just came from. Aha! So this is the news and rumors. The army of Linen march on Sword Panther. Here came here. Okay. An army that left from there went all the way there. You can see people are messing around in the area, and hopefully we'll still be alive in a few years. So this is the entrance of my fortress. I have an ungodly amount of pet and livestock because infinite litter, infinite bone. This is like my inner place where I keep my animals. This is where I do the outside work. This is the trading depot, which I will be trading soon. And then this is my infinite water wheel slash power contraption. So basically there's a river, water gets pumped from there into this basin here. From this basin here, it gets pushed on here, where it falls into this part, making the power wheel work. So I have a lot of power which I don't need, because I already have like my mills here, and unless I start doing roller, there's not much to do with powers here. This is where most of my animals stay, because reason. Like I gave them a large wide range of free range turkey. Oops, this way? This way, okay. So as you can see there's a metric ass ton of them. So here are my barrack. The lower barrack with archery range, where the people sleep and store equipment, and where they'll train with fortification all around and completely roofed. I should put it. Not sure. Let me do this real quick. Build a hatch here. Conglomerate. Alright. I made another stairs because I didn't build my corner. I just finished it, but it's been there for almost a year. And on the other side, here is a like the dining space of the copper tooth, the bronze tooth, I think it's called. Because when you create a dining hall and such, you can assign them to an inn or something of the like. And so I have a tavern keeper. I don't have a performer yet because it's a manpower I don't want to lose right now. Oh, that sounds like an elf. Oh, he's a placing acquaintance with one of our craft dwarf. The League of Amazement. Former member. He's a member of the Glowing Friend. Okay. Then I'm starting to build some smaller rooms. The problem is I'm close to a river, so everything underground is a stupid aquifer, which is useful because inside my fortress I have like this pit that I use for a water source on the inside if I ever have to close. I made some 3x3 bedroom for everyone. Cabinet, coffer, bed, statue. Not everyone has a statue, not everyone has everything yet. I have a small library with a few scribes and such. So we have 41 written objects, which are mostly copies of something. That doesn't matter. I have a few guild hall down here. Just let me put them some thrones. Select material, keep building after placement. Here, a bauxite throne. Here, a bauxite throne. And here, a bauxite throne. Perfect. I usually give them a platinum statue, just so that it increases the value enough, so that I can have like small guild hall. I can pack them all in. This is the second part of my hospital, which is the other part is here. We have good doctors. A little neat production area. This was my original production area, but it soon became not enough. Here is for all the dwarf that died to my stupid ideas. Some more room if they ask for some divinity to pray. I'm in the process of engraving rooms. And here are some more guild hall and the bedroom of our baron, which should bring us to the nobles. I have a lot of militia captain because I want to be able to have small groups that I can control. A bookkeeper and a manager are the same person, so I didn't need to put an extra quarters for them. And as it turned out, he's a chief medical dwarf as well, so 3 in 1. So I have a captain of the guard. I don't have a dungeon master nor a hammer yet, but probably gonna be useful soon. And the mayor and the baron is the same lady, Bembul Kivishilbach. Export of quiver is prohibited. My work order, as you can see, is pretty filled up. And so far my production is pretty much automated. I slaughter some animal, make some rings out of the bone, make some things out of the leather, and keep going on. I have a small inner farm, but I don't use it much. And I have an outer farm, which I use a lot more, mostly for like hemp and rope reed, so I can make like parchment, soaps, and the such. I have a bit more rooms here because I have 165 pup. I want to keep it growing, so this is one of the things I have to do. Ooh, that isn't good at all. I don't want to get caught with an opening in my fortress when the time comes. And here's just some storage, because I craft too much stuff. Then second floor, I'm starting to build some rooms over here, but I found out that digging them here would be more useful, especially since I've built the bronze tower, well, the cover tower actually, not bronze, and it holds a lot of people, like 12 room dining hall and some extra room for the guests. So I thought I'd concentrate more of my stuff. I've walled off this part so that soon I'd be able to like build more rooms here, but I ain't in a hurry. Like, if I look at just like the zones attributed, I have tons of empty bedrooms. Tons of them. I have a small like private dining area for, you know, only, oh, this should be only like citizen and long-term resident only. Oh, and by the way, I'm not at war with Goblin for a weird reason here. By going to others. Oh, they're not here anymore. But there used to be like goblins hanging around, sharing poetry and stuff. Here's the non-exhaustive, well, exhaustive list of the 165 dwarfs living here. With a few bards, performer, dance. I think there's a place where we should be able to see the other civilization, whether we're at peace or not. And I think I've shown it earlier. Steer Rooster has been tamed. Human Guard is visiting. 4-turn mage soul complete. Wooden Splint, Books of Throne, Crutch. Weather is cleared. Struck Morian. Query Dog. Masterpiece, Iron Chain Letting, Masterpiece, Hoof Ring, Masterpiece, Applewood Nest Box. The human diplomat has been re-elected. Great! I'm glad to know the mayor has been re-elected. You're still unloading, they're good. Okay, okay. I mean, unload away, my friend. So meanwhile, let's go look at the underground. So basically, this is the main spot. Upward ramp, downward 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 ramp, and that's where we're sitting right now. Just doing some timid digging because everything's going well. I don't want to dig too deep and greedily just yet. This is gonna be for later on. But 2 seems like funny material. Please go get him. Oh no, tell me it's not just some stupid Kellanite. No, I don't want a Kellanite. I don't want a Kellanite. I have too much already. Limonite. Okay, that can make iron. That I want it. Microline. I love microline, but let's put it in 2. All 3 by 3. Yeah, I have like so much process going on in this game that it's gonna like sometimes it doesn't take my click for a while, as you can see. Like I'm gonna dig, click here, and then just start spreading. So click, and I missed a few lines. That's often the case, it seems. Oh yeah, at the top here, like this goes down all the way into my working area and going all the way up to the mountain. Iron door, iron floor hatch, iron walls, and a ton of hives. So whenever the enemies usually they come through here, they just get swarmed by bees. This is because I produce an infinite amount of hives for a few years without realizing it, building more than 1,000 hives, and I felt pretty much stupid until I started placing them all, making a ton of meat and wax figurines which I sell for a lot of money. So in the end, not that bad. Some good came out of it. Alright, surely they finished unloading now? Let's go through my stocks. Meanwhile, I have a few iron bolts and a few other wooden bolts. I make amulets, especially honeybee wax amulets. Animal trap, none yet. I always make some anvil so I can increase my metal production capacity. Some breastplates. Those are on the enemies. I mean the traders, so I can take them. Armor stands, backpack, rags, bags. I mean, rope reed bag. As you can see, I've been productive in the rope reed and the pigtail. I hope I'm gonna get some ham soon. Tons of barrels, tons of bars. Those are only the bars that are left standing because I've been using a metric as ton of them in making my copper tower. Applewood bed, bins, blocks, body parts, boxes, ton of them all across the fortress. In every room basically. Buckets, cabinets. Yeah, I'm making like copper furniture for more copper tower stuff. And oh, they brought a cow. Nice. Gettable part, chains, cheese, only the trader, I bet. Oh, they brought some coke. Cloaked, not coke. I guess those are actually my books. Coffins, corpse, crown, crutch, cut gems. Oh yeah, I have a few cut gems because I'm trying to engrave them, but my stockpile system isn't on point yet. Drinks, earring, honeybee axe earring. What a surprise! Eggs. I got a few eggs. Fish. Floodgate. Footwear. Got a metric ass ton of those as well. Glub. Honey wax cake. Turkey fat so I can make some soap or stuff. Goblets. I got some masterwork silver goblets and some other silver goblets going. Great. I love using them. Headwear. Large gem. Leaves and fruit. I got tons of plants. Legwear. Liquids. Meat. Tons of meat because I keep getting attacked by kiwi and emu. Like 141 emu. Like, where are they coming from? Seriously. Mechanism. Millstone. Musical instrument. Pipe section. Plants. Powders. I got too much gypsum plaster already. Prepared meal. I got a lot of them. Raw fish, not that interesting. Quiver, I have barely enough for everyone. Rings, this is where my fortress shine because I got gold ring, I got silver ring, I got copper ring, I got platinum ring, I got honey backswing, I got bone rings, 307 emu bone ring. They came, they attacked me, I sell their bone. That's how it works. Rough gem, those are the ones that have yet to be cut. My seeds, my infinite army of seed. Sheets. Shield and bucklers, siege ammo, slab, small live animal. I have now, what, 3,337,689 live honeybees. Reasonable. Splints, statues, which I got copper, platinum, conglomerate, bauxite, calvinite, which are like my 2 cheap statue. My 3 cheap statue, my intermediate statue, and then my high value statues, because like a platinum statue of dwarf like that can be worth like 1.5k, and it takes 2k to make a guild hall, so use in a few tables and your dwarf's gonna be happy. So let it run a bit. I'm gonna mute myself so I can drink some coffee. I'm trying to let a few trees grow still in this region so that they can drop fruits and like leaves that will turn into humus on the ground. And those are all nest bugs, which mean that it's only a matter of time until all of those poult give hatch or hatch because those turkey give birth to poult through the hatching of their eggs. Yes, this is how we speak the English. I am sure I'm doing it right. So this is how you get your combat interface. The X-Dwarf attack the Militia Captain but he jumps away. The X-Dwarf attack the Militia Captain but he jumps away. The X-Staff Captain. The Militia Captain hacked the X-Dwarf in the right foot with his iron axe, lightly tapping the target because they're sparring, they're training, you know. And I have a few duty on training. I only have one that has a duty to train. And that's because you get wear and tear on your equipment when they train. So, like, since most of my people are already like kind of good with it, I don't want to go through like a whole metal uniform just for their training. So I'm trying to like moderate it, their training, so make sure that everyone gets a bit of it, but to mostly, you know, get the training in combat because anyway I know we're gonna rock it. Then people just come in here, dismantle their wagon, and start living here, or what? This is weird. This is definitely weird. I thought I'd be trading, but turns out I'm not. So I moved everything here for nothing. What happened there? Well, this is not the most exhilarating game, and I don't feel like it's a game where you get like this instant dopamine of playing this awesome shooter with tons of ability. This is more about understanding the system, setting up your own goal, making up with the best of what you've got, enjoying the life of your dwarf, and just enjoying the random occurrence of weird stuff that can be happening. Hmm, weird. It's kind of useful, but still. Like I can go to the topmost place and the deepmost place. I like the underground noise. Ooh, jackpot! This is what I like to see when I dig. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Bituminous coal, magnetite, magnetite, tetrahedrite, tetrahedrite, magnetite, bituminous coal, tetrahedrite, magnetite, bituminous coal. More magnetite. This is nice. Some chalk. That's some nice. I think you can use it to make iron as well. Ooh. this will transform into lots of iron, and I enjoy it. We'll have to dig here, just so we can keep our ramp up going, so that people can come get the minerals with this wheelbarrow. Ooh, hit native platinum, sweet. Yep, the way I was talking about my gem making is that I have dues, which can only take from the low rough gem, and he can take from the high rough gem, because here is a worker that is a master conduit. By profession, woodcutter, trapper, or gem cutter. It was this one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. One or the other. If you look at his skills, he is a grandmaster gem cutter. The only problem now is that he's detailing a wall instead of, doing his stuff. But that's fine. We'll survive. I'd rather improve the quality of life of my dwarves. As you can see, most of the peasants and plebs are doing this, so I try not to do it too big shot of a time. Made all the meat I can. My drink procs at 500. When it gets under 500, it then creates 250, bringing it back to 7500. So I don't have too much drink at once. It would probably be better to build more, I guess, but I feel pretty comfortable where I am. I'm still confused by the merchant who came and left, just like that. Troll fur yarn. Wow. That must be something else. I wish there'd be a bit more music, or a way to make sure the game's music plays a bit more often, because Ah, there it is. It's great music. Every time I enjoy it. But then there's some like kinda awkward silence where you realize there's no music. And if the music would change up, I think like 10% faster, I just wouldn't have noticed it. This music's so great. Sapphire are amongst the most worthful gem you can find, so I highly suggest you put them in a special pile so that your best gem jeweler can work on them at the end. Talking about that, might as well show it how I've done it. When you go on a workshop, this button you can, like you see, higher up gem, because I say take from a stockpile and then you get to define which stockpile. Like this one, the worker is also a pretty good worker, but I gave him the work order to encrust finished good with gems. So that way, he was the best gem setter, he's the best gem cutter, so he creates high value gem while he keeps leveling up his skill of in crafting stuff. By the way, the guy who works here, or just, okay, we don't have dwarf therapist anymore, and that is a sad thing to learn. But you have a dwarf therapist minus, in the sense like you can go in like jewelry, gem cutting, and then done, and then you call it gem cut, and you can add a new work detail, then gem set, done, gem setting. There you go. So now I can say only the selected people do this. He's an expert gem setter, and he's working in the furnace operation metal industry. I'm gonna allow it, but I'm pretty sure he's not gonna do it as often. And I'm gonna say to Raoul the jeweler, you only do jewel setting now. You're not allowed to participate in other tasks. Well, I mean, same goes for him, but you can only participate in tasks in which he's called for. So I have a few talented gem setters out there, which I could help. And another thing I want to do is to make sure that this one only get high rough gem, but only get goods from this bin, which is a finished good with core quality of masterwork and only gold, platinum material, so maximum worth of item to engrave, and only rings. So I'm still waiting for this to actually yield something, but I could go into here, type ring, and then just remove all ring from everywhere, and from now on I'll only store some rings in here, which I'll call the ring. Oh, that's food. Ring. Oops. Hit the F with my fat finger. Rings. There you go. So this will accept all rings, but it will not accept masterwork. It will only accept everything under, and it will accept all material, all gem, all metal ring, all solid, whatever ring, but it will not accept those who are of gold or platinum, which is here. That way, from now on, by limiting the access of other rings to other stockpile, all my rings are gonna get shifted into this L ring, and I'm gonna say to the cheap engraver to engrave from the cheap, the low value ring, L ring, and this is the high value ring, so it's gonna be H ring. And now the other very important stuff is to make sure that no other stockpile will ever accept any ring, which can be quite a problem. Finish good. Vol metal. Vol type, but rings. This stockpile. Finish good. Rings. Do not accept. Great, because it's the same stockpile as the other one, I bet. Now, in here, what is this stockpile about? No, 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 no. View stockpile, good. This stockpile, finish good, type, ring, are not accepted. Okay, it's the same as the other one. This is a bar block bin, which I think I'll just extend a bit. Bar block stockpile 10, bar block stockpile 6. So they're in different stockpiles. Ah, okay. I should do better management of my stockpile. What is this stockpile about? Finished good are allowed? Are rings allowed? Yes, now they're not. Good. Now the second floor, I remember doing some... Twos are just food stockpiles, so it's fine. Twos are finished goods stockpiles. This is where I can come and say, don't put rings. Great, it's an upgrade from another stockpile. Now what is this in this? Coins and animal. That's fine, that's a wood stockpile. What is this stockpile about? Stuff. Okay, good. Bar block stockpile, that's fine. Armor stockpile, that's fine. Weapon stockpile, that's fine. Clothes stockpile, that's fine. Furniture stockpile, just to make sure. Alright, so it's not there. So after looking at everywhere, I realized that this should be the only place where they can stock rings. Now the question is, how long will it take until rings actually get in there? You see there's ring straight up on the floor in a wood stockpile. Why? Where has he been found dehydrated? Really? Alright. Give him burial, I guess? How did that happen? More migrant! 10 more migrants! Good! Now, you will only take item from the low ring and the low rough gem. Alright. You will take item from the low ring and the low rough. Good. You. Since you take the high rough gem, you will also take, yeah, because you cut gem. Okay. And you can only give to, it doesn't matter because you'll spread the gem in between the rough, the high value and the low value by yourself, because I've already made that this stockpile can or not accept one or the other. Hey, I managed to have 2 viewers. Great. Now the question is, am I even making rings? I'm making some bone rings, so this should go into low value rings. And both and hide fruits as well as flashlight rings. I know I used to make silver rings. I know I have a few rings. Let's go check the stocks. 4 rings. Got 15 gold ring, which should go in the high value pile. Silver ring, which should go in the low value pile, although it's not like it was completely worthless. Why did I do this? I hate how you cannot go back into the stocks where you searched after you went to look at the value of something. I have about 1,500 rings. Not a single one of them can be put into my stockpiles. Why? Why are you like that, game? Copper ring to engrave, once again. Platinum rings. Now, this must be worth so much money. 650. Yep. Yay! And since you make 4 ring per bar, meaning you put about a 200, 500, 2,500 value per rings, this is the only one who has a work order to make platinum statue. He should be the one to have the order to make the platinum. No, because the statue and rings aren't the same skill set. That's why I didn't do it that way. Alright. I'm out of iron bar. Oh, it must be the constructed iron bars. Let's see my true stock. A way to really know what you have available, which is sad that you actually have to go this route, but whatever. When you create something like this, I would be to create 3 pieces of wall, then it lets you see everything that your dwarf can access to build this actual wall. And as you can see, no iron bar to be found. I do have some gold and silver bar though, which is nice. And some steel, which is very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Is that the same dude? At least he's been burrowed. Engraved? Put into a tomb? Carpenter. And that's a part of the game where you just wait for stuff to be done. Let's go check my labor. Oh, I got a new miner. Sweet. No, no, it's a captain of the guard. I must allow him to do whatever. Ah, he'll get mobilized whenever. Good. Now woodcutter. You're allowed to do other stuff because I don't cut that much wood. Hunters. You know what? You're allowed to. I want some hunters. On the pro. Planters. I wouldn't mind some more planters. Legendary herbalist. How many stuff must have he picked? Hi, Master Herbalist, you know what? I'm gonna prioritize you. What were your name? Mafol Mamuzalab? Mafol. Damn, he's not even in the doubling planters. Or I just went over him because there's too many names to look at. Whatever. Accomplished blacksmith, expert metal crafter. Please do. Please do. might seem like a lot of change. This should put a bit more of efficiency into my fortress. Or at least I hope so. There's still no ring in the L ring. Alright, gonna take another sip. Damn, is coffee good in the morning? And you sang Rasp, I think it's one that's originated here. I know Saffron's sister is. I could set up a few hotkeys. Especially in here. First of all, build me a hatch here made of iron, because reason. In here there is more to be dug, but you'll get to it when you'll get to it. What, some aquifer on this level? Why are you doing this to me, game? Why? You enjoy my suffering? Is that it? Oh, that's the side of the map. But limonite, that's another iron ore. Let's just open this. Deeper. Ooh, that's fun, eh? And that's good too. That's good too. Tiger iron cluster. And we know nothing of this yet. Here we'll have transition from one place to another. Here they have dug up the minerals they could. What I wanted to do actually was to come here. So I would like to you guys to mine this out. Addition. You want to become a citizen? I approve. So here is the button to say I want you to recenter here, which I'll call the depths. Enter, so that now I can go from the entrance to the trade depot to the top tower to the most downward place where I start digging into deeper. And I'll probably build a barrack when I'll reach a cavern, so that I'll have some dwarf training down there in case some nice fun wants to come from underground. And it's gonna allow me to come back here faster, basically. Uh, let's start managing this area. I'll want them to build me some floors here, let's say, out of conglomerate. Also want some here, conglomerate, some here, conglomerate, some here, conglomerate. It's hard to know if it's open space or if it's stone. And that should close this part. Which means I'll only have to dig out this part. Sorry about that, got a cat in my throat. I don't know if it translates well to English, but that's how I kind of say it in French. Alright, let's deconstruct this contraption I built earlier, since it's now gonna be pretty much useless. This is a bit too much. Let's simply start by destroying the rest. We'll confirm this slate later on. Nice stuff. waited all this time. Great. Basically got attacked by wolf and splattered their brain, and I hope I'll get to use their body to make some fun stuff. Tons of platinum nuggets. This was a nice find. Did this get dug out? Yeah, but I bet. No, it just didn't finish. Oh, we can actually communicate between the two parts of the fortress here, which is nice. And there's some jet here, which is also nice. I hate Kyanite. It's one of the least useful stone. Did it dig the part I wanted here? Yes, they did. Good. Good, good, good. So let's channel here. Let's dig all the way here so that I can keep having my upward slope going. Or like not have, yes, here, but at this point it very use the stair a bit. have this other large, like, water area, if you will. So now I'll need this for this to get cut, but it won't because it got activated here instead of here. Now it's gonna get cut for real. Oops, sorry. Kind of forget I have a mic near my face for a moment there. Okay, so let's start by building a wall here out of conglomerate. Let's also build floor out of conglomerate once again, all the way here, out of conglomerate once again, all the way here, all in conglomerate, all the way here in conglomerate. Good, and I'll build another well here. I need to build some floor. Let's say from here to here. It's going to be a good beginning. And all in conglomerate. And from here to there. All in conglomerate. Which should use most of my conglomerate and most of my manpower for a while. Which actually use so much conglomerate, I think I'm gonna go and mine out some more. Can I dig more right here? No. No, I cannot. Although I could dig all this space here. I'm gonna leave that. Gonna dig some more here. That should give me a lot of conglomerate, while also emptying it around. So, how is F3 doing? Still a dog? The Wolverine has attacked us. It's become an herbalist. Wolverine has become enraged. A stray hand snatches at the Wolverine in the upper body with her fist, toe, left foot, denting the skin and bruising the muscle, bruising the liver. This stray hand is not messing around. Alright, since there's literally no music, I'm gonna put some light metal chant. Oh, and just as I do that, the music comes back on. Classic. What can you do, eh? Hey, maybe I could dig here. No, just yet. Oh, microline. Ooh, imitate. I want that. Oh no, it's the end of the map. Ha! A wolf. Colony of termites. Interesting. Stray so. Marcasite. Wolverine is fighting. Weird how I don't get any more, like, birth. That's not what I meant to do. How am I still producing iron bolt when I have so many of them? Actually, I'm not gonna put it all the way down to 10 because I want to have some iron bars, I mean, so that I can make some steel bars. The soap system should go back into place. And here, if I go into my pets livestock, stray war dog, that's fine. Stray turkey hen, that's also fine. But I do not get why I don't have poles anymore. Maybe I've reached my animal limits. Like I have one, but I used to have hundreds of them. I don't even have like new rabbits being born. Alright then. Let's kill a few of the older one. If they're not gonna reproduce, at least they can become letters. But it's still something that I got to my maximum amount of animals. I wonder if there's a maximum amount of population as well. Well, since I've been streaming in the past like almost 2 hours, I barely got out of summer. So having so much animal feels like it becomes a, I don't know, a detriment to your game as it gets slower and slower and slower. Why do you have all this hair thread, but it won't like put it into wool or stuff? I don't understand. I might actually, after the stream, let it run for a few years by myself and then make another video when I'll be at like year 60 because I'm at year 55, so this is like a result of 5 year of Fortress, which I felt was incredibly fast. I've played some Fortress for like 20 years that never got like as big and as nice as this one got, and so quickly. I'm close to half a million of created wealth. I've imported for 62,000 worth of wealth and exported for 43,000. So I'd say this is quite a good fortress. There's still much more to do, of course, because I want to transform this into something amazing, have some very well equipped dwarfs, and maybe like start to go and conquer other places. That would be nice. But I think that's gonna be all for today. I've been streaming for a while now. And I've enjoyed it. It's been a while since I streamed. Good. Imtar. He's not there anymore though. Can't wait until it's autumn and I get to do some more trading just so I can display and showcase my wealth. Did I manage to have some ring in my stockpile? Yes! Yes! Ton of silver rings and copper rings and bone rings and shell rings and hoof rings and such. So now you, wait, you, which has the work order to increase with such, will take the low value ring and cross them into dues. You, who has the same thing, will have the same work order of encrusting finished good with cut gem. So, oh yeah, and you are gonna give back into here because you have the low value ring. Now you take from the low value ring except this will not take from anywhere. This will be for finished goods. Done. Finished goods, which I'll call engraved rings, and it cannot take from anywhere, not anything, so only the stuff that was made in this stockpile, workshop, will end up in here. Same goes for you. Same goes for you, but I don't feel like doing it at the moment. I won't want to stay open for gem cutting. And two who will set gem, and here will be an Khal. Is he already here? Yes. Here it's Iton, so not Troll and not Iton. Will be Login. You will have Cyril. Anyone can come here and do the stock. And I will build some more jeweling workshop made out of willow because I like the nice white finish. And I will also dig an extra layer around just so they can have a bit of mobility. It is being built slowly but surely. Aha! This is a muscle shell ring. It is encrusted with exceptionally worked point smoky quartz. This object menaces with spike of Jaspers, worthless. Tourmaline, wordful. Okay, I get the message. You... Wait. Low value gem. You should not take any rough gem. Only the cut gems. Now I can't even remember what's the gem I came here to change. Jaspers? No. Tourmalines. Alright, so you will not take the cut tourmalines. The clear one, at least. And you also will not take the rough tourmalines. Clear one, at least. Then you will start taking the rough clear tourmalines, and you will start taking the cut tourmaline. Clear. How about sapphires? Okay, and how about rubies? Good. Now, in this box, pyrites are worthless, jaspers as well, the swirl as well, pink tourmaline actually worth something. Alright, so no cut pink tourmaline, no more rough pink tourmaline. You will take the rough pink tourmaline and you will take the cut pink tourmaline. This is a long and tedious work, but it will ensure that your gems are in the appropriate I won't be able to say it, won't I? Stockpile and lane of production. The carnelian I bet are worthless. The white jades, not very worth. The yellow jasper, not very worth. The pyrite I know they're not that worth. The red tourmaline, oh! So I bet all tourmaline? Pink jade is not. Okay. So you won't take the tourmalines. You won't take any of them. Apparently they're worth something. You won't take the rough tourmalines. You will take the rough tourmalines. And you will take the cut tourmalines. Great. Now let's go back. Brown jaspers, not worth much, as expected. White jade, not worth. Okay, I go back up every time. Swirl, jaspers. Milk quartz, probably not valuable as well. Blue jades, not worth as well. Green tourmaline, hey, it's worth something. Okay, so I've learned. Bloodstone, useless. I mean, pink jade as well. Lavender jade as well. It's only green jade so far. Clear tourmaline, yep, worth something. Blue jade, as expected. Adventuring. Lavender jade. Clear tourmaline, that's probably worth something. Yeah, in the hundreds. Moss agates, not worth a lot. Milk quartz, I know they're useless. Cryophrase, I confirm they're useless. Venture and cut calcidanite, local calcidanite, jaspers, jade, gabachon, pyrite, shore, pyrite. Tourmaline, green tourmaline, that's probably gonna be worth something. Pink jade, green tourmaline, lavender, yellow, green tourmaline. Alright, so that's it. The gem will be set where they have to be. And the work will keep continuing. And once all the low value rings and the low value gems has been set, I'll move on to the high value ones. So that should be it for today. Let's make a save. Yes, no. You know what? I don't want to override it. Oops. Let's have a new name. Alright. Thanks for being here and see you all next time.